Hey, Kermit, it's Oscar the Grouch. I just wanted to say thank you for that wire transfer. You really helped me out more than you ever imagined. Take a good look at that kid sitting right there with you. You think he's yours and Piggy's? Well, I've got a story for you. This is actually mine and Piggy's kid. After that Diddy party, things got a bit interesting in my trash can. She and I devised a perfect little plan. We faked everything. The ultrasounds, the doctor appointments, the whole 9 yards. All to get a bit of extra cash from you. And you fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. So thanks, Kermit, for funding my new life outside of the trash. You've been a great sport. Enjoy your make-believe fatherhood.
Breaking news. Elmo saves Cookie Monster.
Breaking news. Slave escapes Sesame Street. Hello. What was it like in Sesame Street as a slave?
It was horrible. We worked on farms most of the day. We only got 5 hours of sleep every night. If we didn't work fast enough, we would get wiped. Big Bird would eat most of the children. Cookie Monster would touch us and eat a bunch of our food. Only blacks were enslaved. The little food we could eat was terrible, and if we broke any rule, we would be tortured.
I'm sorry to hear that, but you are safe now, and you have some pretty good farming skills probably.
We have to save the rest.
Breaking news. Elmo fights SCP-682. Breaking news. Elmo fights Kermit the Frog. Elmo is in the hospital right now, and Kermit is still on the run. A total of 173,221 people died in the explosion.
Here's an update on criminals on the run. First, Pete the Cat. Even though I don't think he is a criminal, the Disney government has labeled him one. He is currently on the run, Disney being how corrupt they are probably let most of their criminals go. Pete is welcome to McDonald's if he likes when I get in office. Second, the Hamburglar. He escaped prison and he robbed a burger factory and tried killing me. So people think Ronald is working with him, and that's why he hasn't been found. We are doing all we can to find and arrest this monster. Third, Big Bird. He was seen wearing a Cookie Monster costume, which is illegal in Sesame Street. He probably won't be in that much trouble, though. And fourth, and the most dangerous of all, Kermit the Frog. He started by wearing an Elmo costume, which got him wanted in Sesame Street, but then he kidnapped Patrick Star and held him in a cage, which got him wanted in every country And then he attacked Elmo and killed over 100,000 people. He is now the worst criminal in history.
Breaking news. Disturbing footage of Big Bird doing something very illegal.
Oh, the Rolls Royce, the Rolls Royce. Show us Cookie Monster. There he is, bro. Cookie! Huh? Thank you, Millie. Cookie.
Big Bird is on the run. If you see him, contact authorities immediately.
Breaking news. Evidence is showing that Ronald McDonald has been giving money to Kermit the fucking Frog. Ronald is now in police custody.
It's King Mickey's birthday. Here are some pictures taken during the party. And here is a quote from the king himself.
We become a new person on our birthday. You become more responsible. But when it's your birthday, you get to be more and more obnoxious every year. So party like it's the last day on Earth.
See, I told you. All right, helicopter.
I owe that one to you, buddy. You taught me well.
Yeah, I taught you very well.
You taught me how to swing the ding-a-ling.
You want to run one? You want to run one?
We can run or walk or stroke. I'm good with all of that.
All right, let's stroke and see what happens.
Stroke away.
Hi, Kate and Ashley.
Breaking news. Miss Piggy was arrested. She is being accused of helping Kermit. She has denied any involvement, but they believe she knows where Kermit is hiding.
Breaking news. Kermit has gone on a crime spree. He started in Sesame Street where he kidnapped Bert and Ernie, and then shot up a school, 5 people dead. Then he went to the Looney Kingdom and blew up an apartment building, killing 19 people. Then he went to McDonald's and opened fire on a hospital, killing 15 people. And then he went to the Disney Kingdom and started shooting cocaine all over the place, and then blow up an airport, killing 17 people. He has demanded Miss Piggy back, but the Sesame Street government hasn't responded yet.
Kermit, we will give you Miss Piggy. Just meet us at the Sesame City playground at 7 p.m. Breaking news. Kermit fights the army. Kermit evaded capture once again. Please just turn yourself in, Kermit. Breaking news. Kermit has sent a terrifying letter, quote, "I'm going to fucking rip your body apart, Elmo. Same with you, Mickey, Mayor M. Cheese, and Bugs. I don't regret any of the crimes I commit. I'm recurring an army. I will take this world for myself, and Elmo, you won't be alive to see it, you fucking ginger." Unquote. The Sesame Street Kingdom has been put in a state of emergency and evicted is showing that Kermit has been seen with the Hamburglar.
King Mickey's birthday party is finally over. It was an incredible experience to be.
We interrupt this broadcast to inform you that you are in imminent danger. Please do not panic. At this time there is an entity approaching your location. This entity is extremely dangerous, so please carry out the following instructions. Lock and secure all doors and shut off any source of space such. If the entity happens to spot you,
We do not know what is going on in the Kingdom of Disney, but we just saw a huge explosion over the border. I hope everyone in Disney is okay, but this explosion looks like it did mass amounts of damage to the country. Disney will most likely update on the situation soon. It looked to be a nuclear power plant that exploded. We do not know if it was an accident or on purpose, though.
State of the World Update. Disney is under martial law for unknown reasons. Sesame Street is in a state of emergency, and a large chunk of their population are in bomb shelters. Because of Kermit the Frog, McDonald's has the current president in jail and the vice on death row. And Looney Tunes is doing nothing.
In an unprecedented catastrophe, a nuclear power plant has been obliterated in what experts are calling the largest explosion in recorded history. The devastating event occurred late last night, leaving behind a massive fireball, collapsing cooling towers, and an unprecedented release of radioactive material. Shockingly, authorities have identified the figure at the center of the chaos as none other than Kermit. The incident took place at the Disney Nuclear Power Facility, a major plant that powered over 40 million homes across the region. Witnesses described seeing a blinding flash of light, followed by an apocalyptic firestorm that consumed the plant in seconds. The blast shattered windows over 200 miles away. One moment, everything was quiet. The next, the sky turned black, and the ground shook like an earthquake, reported Sarah Blake, a local resident. The smoke turned the clouds black. It was like the end of the world. Initial estimates place the explosion's energy output at over 70 megatons. Details remain scarce, but officials confirmed Kermit as a person or entity of interest connected to the explosion. Rumors range from accidental sabotage to intentional acts of chaos. It's too early to say whether this was deliberate, but all leads point to Kermit, said Jane Weathers. Security footage leaked to the press and appears to show Kermit within the plant's control room minutes before the incident occurred. The blast has released tons of radioactive material into the atmosphere, sparking one of the largest environmental crises in modern history. Evacuations are underway for hundreds of miles surrounding the blast zone, and experts warn the fallout could spread globally if not contained. Dr. Robert Kane, a leading nuclear physicist, stated, "This is worse than anything ever before. We're looking at a scale of radiation dispersal that could impact ecosystems and populations worldwide. The next few days will determine how catastrophic this becomes."
Breaking news. Kermit has blown up a nuclear power plant in Disney. An unknown amount of people died, but all Sesame Street citizens are being given a gas mask. Breaking news. Fonzie Bear and Gonzo have come to the Sesame Street government and said that Kermit has been recruiting the other Muppets and even tried recruiting them, but they declined, and now they are under witness protection. Breaking news. Ronald McDonald knew that Kermit was mentally unstable, but instead has trying to help him get better. He sent a fuck ton of money which helped Kermit fund his terrorism. On another note, proof suggests that something big is going down on December 20th, and it's not going to be good. People, do not panic. We will probably find Kermit before his plan comes. Kermit has got his hands on an unknown weapon. All we know is that it's capable of killing millions. Get to your nearest shelter immediately and stay there until the government says you can leave.
Reasons I think Kermit is responsible for the Disney Trade Center attack, not Pete the Cat. Starting off, Kermit has an actual record of being a terrorist, unlike Pete. The phone evidence in court was clearly implanted by Mickey because he hates Pete the Cat. We know Kermit was at the airport before the attack. And most of all, in one of Kermit's movies, it clearly shows that if Kermit didn't exist, the Disney Trade Center would still be there, which means Kermit has hinted at him being the attacker. And whenever the only survivor of the attack wakes up from his coma, it will be clear that Kermit committed the Disney Trade Center attack. Breaking news. A new country formed called Garfieldia. It is ruled by Garfield the King, has an account and added in the description. Not much is known about the country yet. It seems that Disney is going to break records this year with the blizzards they might get.
Devastating news. The nuclear plant has left permanent damage on the map. It has created an inhabitable desert that has mutated many animals, including people. It is expected to cause a nuclear winter over most of Disney. Since it has blocked the sunlight, it has already started to cause a mini ice age across Disney. Parts of Looney, Sesame Place, and Castle Rock as well. It will probably be the coldest ever winter here in Disney recorded in history. Stay safe, everyone.
Big Bird has turned himself into the police, and the charges have been dropped after he apologized to Cookie Monster.
Breaking news: Ronald McDonald court trial.
Mr. McDonald, you are being accused of sending $100 million to a mass terrorist, and we also are accusing you for the murder of 218 people. So do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
So, Mr. Pimp, what evidence do you have against Mr. McDonald?
Well, first there is video evidence of him giving money to Kermit.
That was before Kermit committed terrorism.
But Ronald sent a letter implying that he knew Kermit was evil.
So,
how do you know Ronald wrote that letter?
His handwriting and fingerprints. And for the murders, it seems that all of the victims called Ronald McDonald at 3 a.m. before being found dead.
Well, yeah, I killed them. Ha ha ha.
Mr. McDonald, you have been found guilty and sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole, and Mayor McKees is becoming president tomorrow.
Breaking news. Gonzo betrayed Elmo. If you couldn't tell, Gonzo is dead.
Breaking news: the Muppets are committing terrorize. Ralph the dog has blown up a hospital in McDonald's. Dr. Bunsen Honeydew has shoot up a school in Sesame Street. Camilla the chicken has eaten 30 children in Sesame Street. Swedish Chef has shot 87 bombs on Big Bird City. And the animal has gone on a killing spree in McDonald's. Most of the Muppets are dead now. Breaking news: Mayor M. Cheese stops the Hamburglar. He's back in prison now.
Breaking news: watch this battle.
Kermit, your terrorist spree ends here. Fozzie, are you okay?
Fozzie has been killed, but we will never forget his sacrifice. Kermit, on the other hand, has been exiled to an unnamed island where he will spend.
Another fucking power plant in Disney was attacked and blown up. There is no known survivors, and we have no clue who did this, but we have our suspicions on Pete the Cat.
We did it. Kermit has been stopped. He has been exiled to an island in an undisclosed location, far away from here. But this victory is bittersweet. All the lives Kermit took, Elmo is deeply sorry for your loss. To those who lost loved ones, you have Elmo's sincerest condolences, and we will provide support to help you rebuild. May the souls of those we lost rest in peace, and may their memories never fade. We lost brave and wonderful people today, heroes, like Fozzie Bear, who gave everything to protect us. Fozzie's sacrifice will not be forgotten. Elmo promises this kingdom will do everything to prevent such a tragedy from happening again. We will stand together, stronger than ever. And to those who still support Kermit, if you choose to harm others, know that justice will find you. This day will live on in our hearts, not just as a reminder of what we've endured, but as a testament to our strength, our unity, and our resilience. We will never forget, but we will move forward together.